e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
Hello and welcome to another Electronic Revolution television broadcast. Tonight, of course, we have COD4 CEVO placement round 2 on MP_crash. We have Blight going up against Phenom. So, let's do a quick roster rundown before I introduce myself and my cohort. For Blight, we have KB Love You, aka Phantom, or so I believe, Simple, Failer, and KB. Oh, wait, we just lost a player, so I missed their 5th player. But for Phenom, it's Z-Tubs, Genesis, Soviet, Velocity, and JB, and Crazed is coming in for Blight right now. I am your host for the evening. I'm Just Add Water, and if you have any shoutouts, by the way, you can PM them to me in pound E-rev on the Game Surge Network. I'm opted up there as e-rev Water, and my videocaster for the night, the man, the myth, the legend, Limek. How are you doing tonight, Limek?
Not too bad, Water, not too bad. Yourself? I'm just all riled up from all this E3 action, trailers galore. I don't know where to start, but I must admit a lot of good games, but what I'm missing right now is the capability of being able to play them all. Just don't have the time.
What do you think of Ice Climber, the video game, aka Modern Warfare 2?
It looked pretty good. I'm just looking forward to that ice picket, perk, so I can just like knife through people with that ice picket.
You're not able to throw them. I don't even want them. So we do have smoke being exchanged in the mid for those lovely CEVO screenshots. Again, MP_crash, Blight, and Phenom. Last season, CEVO Open. Blight made it to the finals, lost in an absolutely stupendous match that came down to the wire. Double OT on 2 maps, took it to the tie map. We broadcast it here, so if you guys want to watch that, you should. Definitely a match to see. But they're going up against Phenom. Phenom, in my experience, is always a solid roster. You have players like Soviet Velocity and Z-Tubs who, whenever I cast them, always tend to do fairly well. So I expect a close game. I'm not sure, we haven't done the knife round yet, but again, MP Crash, very defensive-sided map. Generally tend to see the team who starts defense first walk away with victory, unless the offensive team can pick up 5 or more rounds. If they get 5-10, very doable, easy to make a comeback. You're gonna expect a lot of action at the A site, occasional B rush with players hopefully pushing the mid. As most people could tell you, you can't really perform properly on Crash if you're not going to play the mid-section of the map on defense or offense. So, again, guys, if you have shout-outs, pound e-rev on the Game Search Network. I'm up there as water. And it looks like we are getting ready to begin. I believe we'll start off with the knife round, if it hasn't been too long since I've cast the CEVO match. And this should decide the pace of the game. If Blight, well, I've seen Blight on defense on Crash, and they have a very, very strong defense showing, especially with KB on scope. So looks like we will be doing this knife round first. This is what it'll all come down to, as especially for a map like Crash. While the knife round is a fun little thing to do, you want to take it a bit more seriously on Crash because of this defensive sidedness. So looks like Blight will win the knife round. Very one-sided, 3 men up, and I guess they are going to go defense as predicted. So again, for a roster rundown for those of you joining us late, for Blight we have Simple, Failure, Phantom, Crazed, and KB. And for Phenom we have Z-Tubs, Genesis, So Be It, Velocity, and JB. And let's see. If we're just waiting on one player to ready up, and that's going to be Crazed for Team Blight. Now, they're on defense. The basic, simple setup you're going to see is 2A, 2 mid, 1 in light, 1 around green car pillar area, and generally the sniper will hang back and watch B initially with the scope, or they'll snipe the blue house cross and then rotate to the spawn house to cover the B site. But with all that said and done, let's get the first round underway. Let's go ahead and follow Phenom on their offense run. Looks like all of them, this could be... Looks like they are not going to blue house. This could be a mid-B push, and that's what it is. We have smoke screen exchanges. Genesis and Soulbeat both making their way to light. Soulbeat gets Failure in the cut. Velocity into Crazed. Very fast round, as Crazed managed to pick up a kill on Genesis before dying, so it is a 4-on-3 in favor of Phenom. They're looking very well, as JB with the scope in BL, he gets tagged up with a deagle, as Soviet managed to pick up a kill into KB, so the scope for Blight is down. And Phantom with the double kill into Z-Tubs and Velocity, bringing this back to a 2v2. We have Soviet and JB, and Phantom on the B site. Spots another player, doesn't get the kill, surprisingly enough. Lit up that sniper, JB, with 5 or 6 shots. As Soviet's also being tagged up. Phantom into JB, single-handedly bringing Blight back into this round. 2v1, it's Soviet. Let's go ahead and follow him. Soviet up against Simple and Phantom. Simple, strong player. Phantom even stronger so far, as Soviet, with time on his hand, has to go pick up the bomb in the B alley, working his way around the front lighthouse. He knows where one of them is. He knows where Simple is. Simple's in the back A area, or the A site actually. Phantom's just lingering right on this B bomb site, waiting for the push on here. Here's the player, picks up the kill. That's 4 kills for Phantom. That's impressive to say the least. He single-handedly saved that round for his team. So Blight picks up the first round, which isn't unexpected, but a very nice push from Phenom. They didn't expect to run into Phantom, playing that B site a little oddly, just hugging the bomb, and he manages to pick up 2 crucial kills. It looks like we have some smokes around the mid. This could be a repeat, but Blight setting up for it already. Solvi and Genesis put to sleep, as JB rotating towards the B alley, looking for a kill, working there with Z-Tubs. Z-Tubs going into B cut, looking down arches. Simple into Velocity, Crazed into JB. Now it's all up to Z-Tubs. Z-Tubs into Failure as he jumps off the lighthouse roof, and looks like KB is on satellite right now, the glitch roof, as Z-Tubs working his way. Maybe he's going to climb the ladder. He hears KB up there. If he doesn't look glitch roof, he's an idiot, to say the least. And there he does. He does look glitch roof. He picks up the kill. And Phantom's on it. Picks up another kill. That's 3 kills in a row for Z-Tubs as he goes for the B plant. Let's look at these other Blight players. Their bombs down. Hardest part done. as Crazed and Simple working from the B alley, working from the A site. They're going to want to push in together, and Simple picks up the kill. Nice there. Nice play there by both of them, attacking from two sides at once. And that's going to be another round for Blight. These rounds are coming awfully close. Phenom definitely showing they have been preparing for this. They want that CEVO P spot. They're pulling out some excellent strategies using the mid and the B alley. You don't see that too often from teams. Teams really like to focus and stay put around Blue House and the A building. So Blight may be in for a shock when Phenom decides to go towards the A site. With that said and done, I think it's time for a little war room. Let's go and head over to Phenom's war room.
I'm blocked every second.
Maybe you gotta light down.
Go, go, go! Hey, come on!
JB, you gotta bring the
K
ball.
corner.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
K corner still.
K corner down.
Yeah, he's down, come on!
Thanks.
Down, down, mid!
Scope sandbag. Plan on top if you can. Back right corner. Lean right.
Oh, pick me in midair. Stand back, come on.
Explosives planted.
I
Don't
told you
peek him,
to
guys.
stand
Stay down.
everything.
We need the round.
Stay down, dude. I'm at fridge. J corner.
Nice.
Nice job, nice.
Good job, boys.
Nice job.
And there you have it. Phenom with an A site push, and look what happens. Absolutely commanding the round. Getting in there, destroying the Blight defense. Very aggressive A push. But you have to give props to KB. Two amazing scope shots from Sandbag, getting one guy in midair and following up with a nice twitch shot, almost a quick scope on another, as Soviet opens things up this round. Pushing pillars, pushing from crash site, picks up a kill on Craze, pushing right around the flank of the B site, the A site, as Failer gets JB, KB into Genesis, and Failer with another kill in the Z-Tub. Soviet goes down, didn't push hard enough into the A site, making this now a 1-on-2. We have Velocity, last man standing, but he's working B cut and gets picked apart. Again, these rounds may be going relatively quickly, but they are very close in terms of strategy. Phenom, on some occasions, not being aggressive enough. That last round, a demonstration of such. Soviet not pushing forth his full flank into the A site. I know he wanted to pull back and help his team around the mid, but that didn't work too well, as we have a flash over from the Blight team. Soviet's blinded, manages to get second floor A though, but he's tagged up pretty heavily as Velocity's down for his team. And we have a player on the wooden stairs at the B site. That's going to be Simple. Failer and Phantom doing some damage, as Blight wanting to retake this B site. They must know by now that there's a player on the third floor, and that's going to be Soviet, as he's the last man standing. 1v5, picks up the kill on Simple, but now he's isolated and alone on third story. Worst possible position you could be in on this map. The entire Blight team knows where he is. They're in no hurry to push him and get a kill. It's probably going to be KB who picks up the kill, as he has the scope at the arches, looking for a shot, looking for a headshot, just blindly walling. As Soviet, I'm following him, tries to come down the stairs, tries to pick up another player, but no go, as the score is now 4-1. Blight really strutting their stuff that round, making it 4-1. I'm a little hesitant to go to Blight's war room because they will be speaking French, but you know what, Limek? Let's go there anyway.
Scorpion là. Green. I saw the Nice, Failer. Don't push too much. Reste calme, reste. Scope down.
Bottom light, top light, AK-7.
Just sweep top A.
I'm going B bomb site.
Light and B.
Alright, I'm gonna rotate off today.
Top light and B.
I'm B bomb site, so.
Yeah, it's simple.
One's top light still. He's looking out back. Light down.
Bomb side, last one. Bomb side.
Next, no, my bad.
Good job.
Good job, good job.
My bad.
And another round for Blight, making this 5-1. Blight performing admirably on that round. I'm just watching Phenom, and one of the biggest problems they have looking at the scoreboard, aside from just score, is JB is their scope, and he's not doing anything with it. You know, they might as well drop him and pick up another assault for the remaining rounds. He's not getting the shots, and that's not an insult on him. Sniping on offense on Crash is far more difficult than defense, but you can't have that scope not getting the pick shots, as we have a bomb plant at the A site. KB trying to get a wall shot, doesn't get it. Failure into Velocity. Last player is going to be Z-Tub. Z-Tub's bottom A, full health. Failur's probably going to be the first player he's going to run into. Failure working from the crash site with his M4. KB coming up the stairs, and there he goes. Z-Tub's into Failure. This is going to be make it or break it time for Z-Tubs as he tosses over Smoke. Not sure who was smoking there. As KB with the fake. Z-Tubs not, but oh, he takes the bait, makes a lot of noise. KB, Z-Tubs should know it's a fake, and KB picks up the kill as Z-Tubs pushes up the wooden stairs. So again, let's do a quick scoreboard rundown with KB on top for Blight, 8-3, followed by Phantom, 7-5, and the rest of the Blight team, everyone but Crazed in the positive. For Phenom, it's Soviet, 8-7, and Z-Tubs, 7-6, and we have JB, their scope, with no kills at all. So let's go ahead and follow him this round as I attempt to scroll to him. As he's watching for a counter pick, he's trying to pick up a player, pushing the mid, pushing bottom light, turning his attention towards the B cut and pillars area. In particular, spots a player, but his teammate manages to pick up the kill. As two Blight players, Simple and Crazed, the two middle players are down for this team. It looks like JB hunting for a kill on KB, manages to pick up the kill. Nice shot there. So it's a 2-on-5 as Phantom Baylor. Last two left. Phantom into Z-Tub. Soviet into Phantom. And now the bomb's going to get planted at this A site. Last player standing for Blight is going to be Failure, and he could be farther from the A site as he is top light still. And the bomb's going to be put down by Soviet. Failure now stuck between a rock and a hard place as he hops down. He's going to spot the scope. Can he pick up the kills? Wow, not able to wall the scope through a few garbage cans, but not enough to get the kill as he follows up with a deagle out. Not sure if he's really trying at this stage, but he manages to tag up a player pretty hard, only to die to Genesis in that 74U. But a little life being shown from the Phenom team. The score is 6-2. This isn't over yet. They could easily bounce back here. These are very close rounds. I can't wait to see this team on defense, but again, momentum playing a huge role on MP Crash. If they don't have any momentum going into defense, it's going to be hard to pick up the rounds. As Failure opening things up in a big way with a double kill, one vandalism kill, and KB also with a scope as Velocity goes into Simple. Phenom trying to claw their way back into this round. As they have Failure in the B alley, Phantom into Velocity, and Failure into JB, ending that round, making it 7-2. Now again, for rounds, Phenom looking for, ideally a 10-5 would be great. Anything better than that would be, you'd be golden. You'd be almost assured at least an overtime or a win on defense. But they're really looking for the very least 4 rounds. So we have some set nades being thrown over the main buildings, and Failure again with another nade picks up Soviet this past round. Failure's been on fire with his nades all match, as he's picked up at least 5 of his kills through nades. As you have Genesis waiting, trying to do the plank jump over, waiting for the opportunity, gets up, and Simple's waiting for him wooden stairs and picks up the kill. So it's a 3-3. We have Z-Tubs, Velocity, and JB left up for the Phenom team. So let's take a look at Z-Tubs, who's hunting for a kill on Simple, watching the wooden stairs. Now he knows someone's wooden stairs, picks up the kill on Simple, jumping with that 74U. Nice play there. Very smart play, should add, as Crazed and Phantom, last 2 players left for Blight. Z-Tubs with the smoke, not sure if he's going to try and auto-climb over the wall. But Phantom is right on top of that dumpster, waiting for someone to try and plank jump or just auto-climb the wall. Phantom with the MP5. His teammate Crazed couldn't be too far behind at the sandbags. And who has the bomb for this Phenom team? It's going to be Velocity. So Velocity has the opportunity to rotate at B. And Phenom still has their scope up, JB, as JB works his way top light. He's going to be crucial here, watching the rotation as he's peeking, spots a player, top sandbag, misses his shot, shaking his screen around in aggravation, I can only assume, as he manages to pick up the kill. Saving grace shot there. Phantom spawning a player. Bomb A picks up the kill on Z-Tubs, picks up his AK-47. Bomb goes down at the B site. Phantom, last man standing, 1v2, as JB and his teammate both focusing on the rear of the A site. Phantom coming from the mid pillar area, going into the light courtyard, and gets picked off there by JB. Fantastic round from Phenom. Let's go ahead this coming round and head over to their war room. Limek.
Mid, yeah.
Okay, I won't smoke it.
They have two there waiting.
I got one B alley though.
Bottom A, bottom A, bottom A. Right in front of us. And back across. Oh, well, we're fucked this round. Top glitch down. Dump, I think, probably.
Scope still up.
Try to push A, try to push A. There's gonna, hey, I think A's clear. Try to get in. There might be one somewhere, back A or something. Yeah, back A, back A, back A. In the middle of it.
Going wood, going wood.
Push that, below. Oh, it's on wooden. Alright, last guy sandbags. Get down, hurry up.
He's one to
I know, I know.
She's right to your left. Nice!
Nice.
Good job. Great job, dude. Good.
Velocity making up for past mistakes with an excellent 1v2 clutch there. That was just... I'm kind of speechless there. You had Z-Tubs and Velocity clawing their way, pulling it back from a 2v4 and winning the round. That's what we like to see on MP Crash, and that was a big round for them, making it 4-7. Now, if I was Team Blight, I'd be kind of sweating it, as these rounds are coming very close, almost too close for their defense run. As Z-Tubs right outside the A site, we have a player down for each side. Is Soviet with a set nade into KB. Not sure where that landed, I believe over at the lighthouse area, as Soviet picks up another kill on Phantom, as I'm following Soviet right now, and he's been killed, sadly enough, as we have Failer with a double kill into Velocity and JB. That's gonna happen over near the lighthouse area. Yes, it is. There is Failer going top light. Z-Tubs, second story A. He's going prone towards the wooden stairs, looking for a kill, looking for the player he's looking for is Simple, and he picks up the kill on Simple. Now it's a 1v1 again. This could be a repeat of the last round. Okay, Failer on the sandbag roof, tagging up Z-Tubs. Z-Tubs pulling back, bombs right below him, and he's waiting. He's trying to bait out Failer. Failer doesn't know where the bomb is, and Failer is right outside the A site, pushing in bottom A slowly but surely, and he picks up the kill on Z-Tubs. Very close round, making it 8-4, but these rounds are very close, too close for Blight's liking. Let's go ahead and follow the Blight defense. We haven't been doing that much. So let's go ahead and follow Failer right off the bat, who's been doing a big thing with his nades this whole match. As does manage to pick up any nade kills here, but Genesis is running down the arches, and Velocity with a nade randomly throwing down the B alley into Failer. Simple with a nade into Soviet. We have one player down for each team, as Genesis is now taking over light. Simple on top of the glitch roof. His teammate KB in the spawn house. So they have the B side of the map covered, as Z-Tubs goes into Phantom. Simple poking his head up a lot, going prone, trying to find a kill. Z-Tubs right in front of his crosshair. He just stood up a little higher, and Genesis has spotted Simple. Now all eyes are going to be on top of that glitch roof, as we have Phantom and Failer, two of the stronger players for Blight, taken down. As Genesis looking for a jumping shot. Velocity into KB, the scope for Blight down. Simple managing to pick up the kill on Z-Tubs. This is a 2-on-3. With Simple still up, this is very doable, as Blight, Simple and Crazed left alive. Velocity and Genesis, and Simple bringing it back, getting Velocity. Now it's a 1-on-1. can Simple tie this round up? Looks like, yes he can, as he picks up the final kill on Genesis while hopping back up onto that glitch roof, making it 9-4. It is do or die time for Phenom. If they can pick up this next round to make this a 5-10, or even pick up these next 2 rounds, making it 6-9, they will be in fantastic position to really mount a strong defense and possibly walk away with an easy victory, as they have Simple then get into Velocity. Z-Tubs playing the crash site as his teammates are dying around him. Soviet trying to push into the bottom A as Phantom's there to hold it off, picks up the kill on Soviet. Last player is going to be Z-Tubs in a 1v4 as he spots a player bottom. Oh wow, what a twitch shot into Crazed. I didn't even expect, I don't think he thought he'd pick up that kill. I'm at a loss for words, but that doesn't really matter as Phantom from behind with the 74U picks up the kill, making this 10-4. So again, if Phenom can pick up this round, they'll be in good shape. They've been really focusing a lot on the A site and the mid. They haven't done another B push like they did the first initial round, but they may have been that round, but KB with 2 random scope shots puts an end to that. But looks like Phenom's going to go ahead and continue along with the B strat. They've already committed to it, and it looks like we have a player around B cut and bottom light. Who can it be? It looks like it's going to be Soviet. Soviet into Failure, but not before he gets Z-Tubs and Crazed into Soviet. Last player left is Velocity, 1v4. And where is he? There he is, bottom blue, and he has the bomb, so he is in a position to potentially clutch this round. But Blight players, they're probably going to sit still, and he's going to... They're trying to wall the bottom, and KB steals that kill from Simple, making this 11-4. Good halves being exchanged. Excellent plays by Phenom. Didn't have the round-ending polish that the Blight players had. Have to give props to Phantom and Failure, holding it together for their team. So, guys, remember, if you have shout-outs, pound E-rev on the Game Search Network. I am Rev Water, and I will go ahead and read them out. Probably after this match, as things are going along quite smoothly. Anyway, guys, we will be starting up Left 4 Dead casting shortly, along with CS 1.6. So, with that being said, we are looking to staff both games. If you have an interest in shoutcasting and wanted to potentially get into the mix of things, go ahead and go to our forums, e-rev.tv, and you can go ahead and register, post in our forums on the Join Us section, and we'll review them as soon as we can. Anyway, Blight on their offense run. Smoke's being thrown in the middle. Looks like Phantom getting in position to do a plank jump very quickly into the round. Gets up, waiting, looking wooden stairs still. We have Z-Tubs down for Phenom, and Phantom's going to go ahead and hop over that wall as Genesis in it with a shot in the Craze. JB into Failure. JB with another nade into KB. And that's too many Bs for me as Genesis picks up the final kill on Phantom. And that's going to end that. Nice setup there from Blight. A lot of teamwork there I saw. Blight pushing up, waiting for their smokes to hop over. And a nice setup for an A push, but didn't get executed quite like they hoped, as Phenom was really held up in the A site. It looks like Blight's going to go for the same strat again, as Z-Tubs actually picks up a nade on Failure, as Phantom's just going to go ahead and hop over straight away, looking for a kill. KB into Soviet, so we have two players down for Blight. That's going to be Crazed and Failure. KB, Simple, and Phantom left up to do it. They are set up outside this A site, but the Phenom team is rotating along the B side of the map. It looks like Phantom's going to pick up the kill on Genesis over on the wooden stairs. JB into Simple. KB's still up for his team. Let's see if we can't find him, as he is at the arches. Gets picked off from Z-Tubs. Phantom last man standing. We saw him do it the first round, picking up 4 kills. Can he do it in a 1v3 clutch? He's sitting at about half health, maybe 1/3 of his health still left, as he's waiting for someone to linger around. Wander into the front of the A site, and he picks up the kill on Z-Tubs, but JB watches him through the chopper with the sniper rifle, picks up the kill, making this 6-4. That is 2 rounds in a row for Phenom, and it's safe to say they have a little bit of momentum working in their favor, as Blight, again, setting up for this A push, not really getting it too well. But let's go ahead and head over to Blight's war room. Limek.
Let's go, BBL.
Light dead. Good job. Good job.
One down a day.
Good job. 5v3.
One wooden.
I'm watching back here.
Alright, I'm coming.
Oh, he's down. I just.
Am I going B?
No. Yeah, go B.
Yo, get corner. He has the bomb. Be alley now.
Okay, go slow.
Alright,
Nice.
down.
Okay, I'm planting. I'm gonna plant.
Cover
Watch red
him.
car.
I got you covered.
And back, stop.
Oh!
Nice work.
Good job, guys. I just did my
Sorry.
right.
I'm left.
Valiant effort by Velocity to try and save that round, jumping down from the sandbag roof. Managed to pick up a kill on Simple, but caught a snag by running into a light post, running up, or at least I should say the antenna on sandbag roof. So round 4, Blight, their first offense round, as we have some smokes in the middle. Looks like Phantom trying to push the mid, gets naded, actually gets killed by his own teammate, as Phantom and Simple are both dead. And KB sitting at low health. The entire Phenom team set up now at the A site, looking for kills around the mid. Z-Tubs into crazed Z-Tubs. Take a look at his score. First 20 bomb on the server, currently 20 and 17. Next closest person would be KB, 18 and 10. As KB picks up a kill on Velocity, he's going to be the last man standing. If he clutches this, it will be an ace for him. But he doesn't have much health to work with. And take a look at his positioning. He's up high in the B alley, I guess near the spawn house stairs for the attacking side, and he spots a player in the B alley. That's going to be JB. Now he's just kill hunting at this stage. Phenom would be foolish to poke out and probe for some kills, but KB does push around to the broken wall, and there's Soviet waiting for him with that MP5. So the score is going to be 12-7 as Phenom inches their way back into this game. They're going to be tying it up shortly if they keep going at this pace. Let's take a look at the Phenom team playing into the A site. Both defense players narrowly dodging the nades. A bit of late nades from the Blight team. Phantom is down, and their top fraggers is Simple. Trying to work the bottom. A site goes prone, picks up the kill on Soviet. KB into JB. Lost scoping battles here as KB's playing an interesting position at the attacking spawn building. He just hops up on that ladder and just leans it as far as possible, giving him a lot of ability, a wide open area to see the wooden stairs and to see anything in the backyard of the A site. So it is a 3-on-3 as looks like Simple's gone ahead and did the plank jump. Looking for a flank. Genesis on the second story stairs picks up the kill on Crazed, and he's going to be the bomb carrier. Bombs drop bottom A. I don't think Phenom knows this, as it's Simple on second story A, coming around for a flank, looking for a kill. He knows there's a player in this A site, and he's hunting for Genesis, as his teammate KB picks up the bomb for him. And it looks like they are pretty dead set on sticking with this this A site. Is Genesis hugging the bottom wall, looking for a player to go up second story. Will someone run into him? Let's take a look at KB. KB making the rune. He's going to go ahead and plant this. Simple on the wooden stairs. Hops down, spots Genesis, doesn't get the kill, tags him up. That's going to be almost a round loser, as the bomb doesn't get put down. KB going to go ahead and put the bomb down, and now the Phenom team is making their move. Genesis up second story stairs, spraying the bomb site, doesn't get a kill. Velocity into Simple. KB third story stairs, gets Genesis, hops up to wooden stairs. 1v2, we have Velocity and Z-Tubs, as Velocity coming around the corner. Can he pick up the kill on KB? Yes, he does. And that's going to be another round for the Phenom team. That's going to make this 12-8, as they are 4 away from tying this all up.
Explosives diffused.
Let's go ahead and head over to Phenom's War Room, Limek, and see how they're adjusting to this.
I'm going to be alley. I'm going to be alley.
Alright.
Roger that.
Okay, JB, can you...
I'm gonna throw my
you do whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna go away.
Coming down BLE.
Yeah! Two down mid.
Scope's picking up.
Ah, green car. Yeah, green car. He's the green car behind the cubby, like behind the wall. It's to your left, JB, right to your left. Oh, good job.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah, there's my mid hold right there, bitch.
And the Phenom team just obliterating Blight's mid push. That was Z-Tubs and Soviet from the get-go, opening things up with 3 kills. And the score is now 12-9. Blight really needs to find something to work, as their A push isn't working. They haven't really been pushing B. Their mid pushes have just fallen to pieces every time they're running into Z-Tubs or they're running into Soviet. Nothing's getting going there, as looks like we have another A push, is Simple into Velocity. And Genesis with a double nade kill, sending his nade towards the AC unit, and he picks up a 3rd kill into Simple, finishing up that round. Genesis has come alive definitely from his team from the first half, so the score is now 12-10. We are 2 away from seeing a tie. Let's take a look at the Blight offense again and see if they are going to attempt to go B or mix something up. This A strategy is clearly not working for them, as they have tried to stagger it up a little bit, waiting for a push-up from the Phenom team. And there we go, Simple with the nade in Genesis. That's one of the key defenders at the A site down, as Velocity tries to take his teammate's place. Simple with the plank jump over, rushing into the bottom A building, as Failer, the only man down for Blight at this stage. Simple hunting for a kill, looking wooden stairs. I believe one of these players has gone top A, and that's going to be Velocity, and KB's going to put an end to that with his sniper rifle. So JB and Z-Tubs, last 2 players left for Phenom. But Z-Tubs top fragger in this server, or second best fragger, 24 and 17. As JB looking for a shot, has his crosshairs on the 2nd story stairs as he spots someone. I hope he saw him jumping out of blue room, and he falls prey to Simple from 3rd story. Simple with a double kill on JB and Z-Tubs, making this 10-13 as Blight finally answers back with a round of their own. Let's go ahead and head back to Phenom's war room. Limek?
This one. Oh! Fuck.
I'm rotating A. 1-2 already made it
One
up.
down, one more bottom A. Well, so you gotta get bottom A, dog.
Dumpster jump. I can't win there.
Scope's on me.
Where?
Top blue.
Pillar. It's not over, come on. Don't give him any more.
Quick round there for the Blight team, picking up the pace. That's 2 in a row for them. Phenom needs to answer back, and I was reading a little bit of the IRC. Looks like Z-Tubs is actually a bencher for the Phenom team, so he is just a backup for, I believe it was Raffles, if I'm reading that correctly. So the top score for Phenom, the bencher, as Soviet into Simple. And Phantom with a double kill on Soviet and Genesis. That's the entire A site down. It's going to be an easy push in for the Blight team. It looks like Craze is following up. If Craze should have the bomb, yes he does, as Craze pushes in. Failer into Velocity. JB, last man standing, picks up a kill on Crazed. And he's going to be in for a hell of a time, as he is in a 1v3. As let's take a look at him. KB into JB, but not before he picks up a kill on Failer. And that's going to make this 10-15. Phenom needs 5 in a row to push this into overtime. Blight just needs to sit pretty and do what they've been doing. A lot of teams, when they reach this point, one round away from winning it, they tend to lax up. They tend to change things up. And it looks like Blight's going for a B push. This is the first time we've seen an all-out B push from them, so it could be a good thing or a bad thing. But Phenom's down 3 players, so it looks like it's a good thing. As Z-Tubs Velocity, last 2 left, doesn't look like they'll manage to save this round, as Z-Tubs, last man standing. He'd need a miracle at this stage. He's in a 1v3, and nothing happens, as we have good games being exchanged. And I believe Blight moves on to round 3 in the CEVO placement tournament. And it's not over for Phenom. I believe they get knocked down to a loser's bracket. but CevoP is taking the top 4 teams or top 8 teams from this tournament and putting them into CevoP. My only hopes are that this CevoP actually lasts a full season. We've had 2 seasons of just CevoP falling apart on us. So, you know what? I think we will go ahead and toss this over to shoutouts. Guys, if you have any last-minute shoutouts, you can send them my way. Pound E-Rev on the Game Surge Network. So, I have a shout-out here from Audacity Shiny. Shout-out to Shine. He's French and awesome. A shout here from Phenom Overdrive. Shout-out to Phenom X and his 800 kids and myfragzone.com. And I have one shout here from Dark LOL. Shout out to Nemesis, Spanish, siempre, no siempre. And one more shout out here from Audacity Shiny. Shout out to Shiny Baby, he's French and awesome, I love him. A little bit of a twist on your first shout out, but there you go, Shiny. And guys, any more or? Looks like we have one more here from, I believe your name is Lobiz. If I'm messing it up. Shout out to Massive Unit, Drop Bombs Tonight, guys. And yes, Frail, you can do a shout out over Xfire if any of you have Xfire. I have a shout here from ZKY. Shout out to Enzane. Good luck in the match tonight. Shout out here from, I believe it's Hoist Finest. They would have won if Raffles played. You know what? Z-Tubs did a hell of a job. A lot of those rounds were won because Z-Tubs was playing well, so you can't really play the pick and choose game. I have a shout here from Stro. Shout out, Water, I love you. I love you too. I love love. I have a shout here from Dum Dum. If Raffles would have played, they would have won. You guys keep saying that, but the player who replaced him got the top score for his team. And I'm not saying scores determine everything, but you can't deny that Z-Tubs did do a good job for his team. I'm sorry, Frail, for messing up on your name. And I believe if there's no more shoutouts, guys, we will call it a night. Limek, do you have any last words?
No, not really. It's been a great match, entertaining. If you guys are interested in finding more, keep up to date on our schedule, then I'm sure we're going to have some more matches that were posted tonight, actually. I think I saw some TF2 action coming our way, so stay tuned.
Alright, one final shout here from Eagle. Shout out to me, Connor Parker. I'm not going to say the rest of the Eagle. I have a shout here from Blight Phantom. Soviet was Jonesy. I was told to call him Soviet Phantom. I apologize. And that will be that. No more shoutouts, guys. Limek, go ahead and close this one out.
Roger. Good night, guys. Have a great evening.
e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head related injuries. View at your own risk.